Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda, and in this quick introduction, I'll tell you who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. I own multiple rental assets and homes all over the country which are professionally managed by a team that I hire. I own several e-commerce businesses, I own multiple software companies, and collectively my companies employ over 200 individuals all over the world. We also do business with over 100,000 customers all over the world every single month. I'm a published author. I've been an adjunct professor at the University of Millersville. I've written articles for Forbes magazine, and I've been a columnist for several newspapers and magazines. I'm an angel investor, keynote speaker at conferences, and mentor to a select group of students in my inner circle. I've helped doctors, I've helped physical therapists all over the country grow their practice, and in the process, we've impacted the lives of hundreds of thousands of patients all over the country. I've helped thousands of my students escape what I call the victim mentality, the negative programming, the poverty consciousness, because I had to overcome all those things myself. I'll teach you how to make more money. I'll teach you how to get a new and better job, how to manage your money, how to get out of debt, how to understand the system, how to run a business, how to get along with people, how to manage other people. I'll teach you how to bend the universe to your will. I'll teach you how to earn passive income, how to invest in real estate, because I own multiple residential and commercial rental properties all over the world, all of which are professionally managed. And today, because of all the passive income from all the residential and the commercial assets that I own all over the country, all the businesses that I own, all the staff that I have in place that runs everything, I can pretty much do what I want when I want. I can work from my home office like I'm doing right now. If I feel like I want to enjoy some espresso, I just push a button on my personal espresso machine and I look at the beach, because I can see the beach from my kitchen, which is on the opposite side of the estate. If I decide, hey, I want to listen to an audiobook, because I actually listen to one book a week. I enjoy reading and consuming books. If I want to listen to a book while walking on the beach, I can do that as well. I enjoy the sound of the ocean. If I want to break from my home, I can work in one of my company's boardrooms, but I have to be honest, I prefer working from home, because my own personal space working from home is like a combination of Tony Stark's setup and the Batcave. Sometimes I just want to clear my head, so I end up in the meditation room, which is a separate part of the estate, and the kids love it because it doubles up as a sunroom, and the wife loves it too. Now, it wasn't always like this. My story is not a rags to riches story. I didn't even have rags. I moved to the United States with no money at the age of 24 in 2002. So I am the American success story. I am living the American dream, and I am proof of American exceptionalism. I was born in 1978 in this house that you see in India, and as you can see, we didn't have very much money. I became a licensed physical therapist, and at the age of 24 in 2002, I moved to the United States for the first time. I looked like this guy in New York City for the first time in 2002. The 2001 and 2002 dot-com crash didn't really impact me because I had no money at that time. In 2002, I was making $20,000 a year because that was my salary at the time, and I thought at that time it was all the money in the world. In fact, that's when I bought my first car, a 1997 Saturn SL1. I paid $1,400 for it, and I was completely wiped out financially after I bought that car. I thought it was a good purchase because as far as I was concerned, I had a steering wheel and I had four wheels, and it did start and it did go from point A to point B. Unfortunately, it was one of the worst cars I've ever driven, so I'm glad they actually did away with that model. So I started this job making $20,000 a year. I thought everything was going very well. I worked hard, I put in all the extra hours, I helped the business grow, and I thought I was doing a good job. But in 2004, I was told that I would be let go through no fault of my own.
You're fired.
The business wasn't doing well, and I was told that, hey, we need to cut somebody and it's going to be you. I lost my job through no fault of my own, and I'm sure you know what that's like. So I was without a job. I was homeless because I actually slept in my car for some time, and I had no money for food. Now, this was a very critical time for me, and it was a turning point in my life because anything could have happened at that moment in time. I was actually considering giving up and throwing in the towel. But fortunately for me, through a series of coincidences, because I was able to meet the right mentors who supported me, who saw the potential in me when I didn't see that potential in myself, I was actually able to turn everything around. And in 2005, I became a United States permanent resident. I started my first business at that time and I have not looked back since. I got my master's degree in performance enhancement and injury prevention from the California University of Pennsylvania, and then I got my doctorate degree in physical therapy from the University of New England. At that point in time, I decided to start my own software business, my own consulting business, in order to be able to change healthcare in the country. In 2007, I bought this car, brand new 2007 Honda Civic, and I wrote a check for the whole thing. I didn't finance it, and for me at that moment in time, it was the biggest upgrade in my life. Speaking of moving up, in 2007, I met the girl of my dreams. We actually got married a year later, which made me the luckiest guy on the planet. From 2007 to 2011, the business grew substantially, over 50% a year. The business went from strength to strength. We hired many more employees and we had clients all over the world. In 2011, I had one of the proudest moments of my life when I became a United States citizen. So I kept asking myself, how can I pay it forward? Because for me, it was never about the red or the blue, it's about the red, white and blue. So in a sense, you could say that this YouTube channel has been 10 years in the making. That period from 2008 onwards was a very strange period for the economy because we were struggling, we were recovering from the subprime mortgage crisis. A lot of people had suffered economically. And for me at that moment in time, I was building my business, I was collecting assets, and I was essentially putting all my money to work. And I got a lot of great bargains at that time. I made a lot of investments there where I was able to literally pick up assets for pennies on the dollar. So from 2008 to 2015, the business continued to grow and everything was going smoothly. In 2015, my son was born. It was one of the biggest moments of my life. Now, becoming a dad changes the game and it forces you to achieve a new level of mental toughness. That was my experience. You build the mental muscles essentially to handle bigger problems. And I thought I had the mental toughness until my daughter was born in 2017. And oh boy, that took me to a whole new place of mental toughness just to be able to keep up with her. Now, as a spouse, a dad, and a successful business owner, I'm here on this YouTube channel today to give you the best of my insight, the best of my experiences, so you can avoid the mistakes I made, so you can benefit from all my experiences, and you can get to the next level. Life has been great. I've had a chance to meet with and spend time with some of the most successful people in the world. I've spent time with business owners, athletes, celebrities, decision makers. I have billionaires, I have policy makers, I have influential people on the speed dial on my phone. And there are two things that I've learned personally and that they have also shared with me personally in private conversations that I'm going to share with you right now. Number one, success happens when you live life on your own terms and you stop blaming other people. Stop blaming the government, stop blaming your boss, stop blaming your spouse, your friends and family. Take charge of your life and make things happen. Things happen because of you. Things do not happen to you. The second success principle is surround yourself with the right people. You need individuals who don't judge. You need individuals who support you. You need individuals who will always have your back no matter what, and who are very giving, who are very generous with their time, and who will always give you honest and open feedback and tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Success also occurs when you surround yourself with the right people, the right mentors, because it is that community that will encourage you, that will advise you, that will prevent you from making expensive mistakes and then help you get to the next level. All of us need advice. All of us need mentorship. There are two reasons why I achieved my success. Number one, I understood the system, and yes, the system is rigged. I understood the system, I embraced it, I used it to my advantage, and I stopped complaining about it. I stopped listening to conspiracy theories and end of world theories, and I looked at the world as full of abundance as opposed to being full of scarcity. Number two, I make money work for me. I have rental assets, I have residential and commercial assets all over the world. I own multiple e-commerce businesses, I own multiple software companies. All of these generate passive income. So for me, my money works for me because when I hire someone, the work that they're doing actually makes me more money compared to what I pay them. So if I pay someone X, I end up getting back 2x. So for me, money works for me. I don't work for money. Now, there are two things that hold us back in the world, something called confirmation bias and something called scarcity mindset. What is confirmation bias? Confirmation bias exists when your need to be right is much greater than your ability to understand the truth. You believe what you believe and you're not willing to accept something new because it challenges your worldview. As adults, we have certain beliefs about certain things and we tend to reinforce our beliefs. We tend to not want to learn or accept something new. In fact, when we learn something new, we see it as a challenge to ourselves. So there are two things again that hold us back. The first is the phenomenon of confirmation bias. Here's a symptom of confirmation bias. An individual believes what they believe and they are not willing to learn something new because they're scared to admit that they've been wrong their entire life. The second thing that holds us back in this world is what I call scarcity mindset or poverty consciousness. It's the belief that money is scarce. It's the belief that it's hard to make money. It's the belief that you need to eat or be eaten. It's the belief that the world is out to get you. It's the exact opposite of the abundance mindset, where you believe that your potential and the potential of the world around you is limitless. So here I am on my YouTube channel, ready to share my knowledge with you and show you the way so you can live the American dream. I am living proof of America's greatness. I am living proof that the American dream exists. I am the American success story. In fact, who am I to you? I'm your connection to the millionaire class and the billionaire class. I will lead the way. I'll teach you how to be smart and strategic, honest and ethical, and I'll teach you how to use the system to your advantage. I'll educate you about the way the system works and how you can make the most out of this system and get to the next level and live the American dream. I want you also to be the next American success story, perhaps even bigger than me. I'm here to help you improve and get to the next level with my thoughts, my ideologies, and all the information I bring to you on my channel. Regardless of race, gender, skin color, or your financial status, you can live your best life and I will help you reach your full potential. This is the long game. Speaking of the long game, I don't believe in shortcuts, so you're not going to learn quick strategies and quick fixes on my channel. I play the long game and so should you. Building wealth and being successful in life, it's a marathon. It's a journey. It's not something that can happen overnight. So I want you to hang in there with me. I want you to go through all the videos on the channel and I want you to understand the mindset that it takes to create true lasting wealth that lasts for generations. My channel is called Ignition Time because I will ignite your wealth with all the strategies, with all the training material on my YouTube channel that's going to be made available to you. I will help you take your financial game and your mental game from here to here. We'll get your bank account to go straight up into orbit. So join me on the ignition journey because it's now time for ignition. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner and you're now starting to build your finances. It doesn't matter if you've been saving for the past several years and if you have some savings. And it also doesn't matter if you're in retirement and you've got a nice little nest egg. I will teach you how to win the mental game of money because it is when you mentally and emotionally take control of your money, that's when your money starts working for you. I'm looking forward to educating you. I'm looking forward to helping you with all the training material on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and click subscribe. Also enable the notification button so you get instant updates from me and breaking news alerts that affect your financial status. And also please click the like button if you learned something new from my introduction video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next training and it's time for ignition.